Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Soap Speedy Yoga, and today I wanted to talk about Fallout New Vegas. And a little backstory is that I'm a huge fan of Oxhorn. I have been watching lately his videos about Fallout, the Fallout series, whether Fallout 4, Fallout 76, even if I don't like the game, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, Fallout 2, Fallout 1, and um, I'm a huge fan of Oxhorn because he always gives his opinion on the factions, on the story in itself, on the moral of the stories, and I just love his opinions. But for the Fallout New Vegas series, and why I'm gonna be talking about New Vegas is because in the end, he sided with the NCR, and for that, I really don't agree with that. And I wanted to give my opinion. I know that he won't change his opinion, but it's just that through the videos that have been seen of Roxhorn, he started making his opinion, and on this one, I don't side with him. I sided with him when he talked about, I don't know, the siding with the Minutemen instead of the Brotherhood of Steel or the Institute or the Railroad. I sided with him when he was talking about Three Dogs in Fallout 3, for example, and the Good Fight. I really liked that video. But for the Fallout New Vegas series, where he sided with the NCR, I really don't agree with that. And um, to be honest, I will side with Yes Man in this case because I think that it's the best choice for Fallout New Vegas. Um, so first of all is that I'm gonna be talking about Fallout New Vegas, and just to be clear, I have never played the games of Fallout, not a single game of Fallout. So all I'm gonna be telling you is the story told by Oxhorn through his point of view. So the story of Fallout New Vegas is that it's about a carrier who was shot by a guy named Benny, who was transporting platinum chip. That platinum chip has some kind of information, a lot of information that will do a lot of great things for a guy named Mr. House. And so that carrier was shot, but wasn't dead, and he was saved by a robot that Mr. House was created, and then returned to Vegas, to New Vegas. At that moment, he had four choices: either side with Mr. House, the NCR, the Legion, or Yes Man after discovering his places after killing Benny. In my opinion, siding with Yes Man is the best choice because all of the other faction, whether Mr. House, whether the NCR, whether the Legion is they're just a bunch of racists. Um, do come to the action of killing the other faction, whether the Great Khan, whether the Boomers, whether the Brotherhood of Steel, and to be honest, I really don't like that. I really don't like this idea. Uh, and for Yes Man, for example, you can kill those faction if the carrier and by saying the carrier, I mean the player choose to kill them, but you can leave them alone and you can coexist with them. That's the other faction won't accept it. They force you to kill all those other factions, especially the Brotherhood of Steel, because they just think that they are a threat to them. For Yes Man, I know that Yes Man is just one robot, and in the Fallout series, they have like they have bad reputation, and their personality have bad reputation. But I think that personality is formed. And for Yes Man, it is formed from Mr. House, who was the creator, and not, I would say Benny, but Emily, who changed the program of Yes Man to be saying yes to Benny. So, in my opinion, if if you think about it, is that in the end, when you kill the Legion, because the Legion were prepared and they were the one who wanted the fight. When you kill Mr. House, because if you don't kill Mr. House, he will took over control, and he had the armor for that. He had the security for that. When you don't kill the NCR, when you chase the NCR out of the territory, which is very important, or when you tell them about the contract that you want to do with them, this is something that we, the carrier, chose. It's not Yes Man who chose that. Also, I think that, in my opinion, fearing that Yes Man will take control and that he's gonna be like Mr. House. I know that Mr. House is on, I would say, someone bad because he wanted to control everything. He wanted to be an autocrat. But with Yes Man, I think that if we go the way the game is going, yes, we will be like Mr. House. But don't forget that we have Emily in our side that can change the program of Yes Man if he wants. I don't think that he is gonna be complaining about that because he is programmed to say yes. And even if he wants to be more assertive in the end of the game, that's not a, that's not a problem because he's there for you, and I'm gonna be saying you're the big boss of New Vegas. You can do whatever you want with New Vegas. You can stop the imperialism of the NCR, take the citizens of the NCR and place them in New Vegas instead of chasing them, instead of making, I don't know, General Oliver Lee the boss of the game inside of the NCR. That's just my check of the New Vegas story. What I want to, and why I'm doing this video is that I want to make sure that this is not going to be repeating itself in the upcoming Oxhorn videos. I know that when Oxhorn made, and especially he was affected by the Fallout 4 series, is that when he finished the Fallout 4 series, he sided with the Minutemen, who are just a bunch of villagers, wastelanders who coexisted, formed something to protect everyone. And as they say, the Minutemen are there at the minute notice. It's quite impossible, but they do their best to just protect everyone and save everyone from the dangers of the waste. I totally agree with that when he sided with the Minutemen instead of siding with the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 4 or the Railroad or the Institute. But he was so attached to that idea that when I see, for example, his comment on Three Dogs in Fallout 3, he was attached to Fallout 4 and the Minutemen instead of, for example, saying Fallout New Vegas, or saying Fallout 2, or saying Fallout 1. And I do think that, and because of Fallout 3 was before Fallout 4, why didn't he say that Fallout 3 who was in the right here and Three Dogs was going for the good fight that inspired people in Fallout 4? And don't forget that Madison Lee, who was in Fallout 3, went to the Commonwealth for the Fallout 4 series. Why didn't he say, for example, for New Vegas, that an independent New Vegas was there and he could change the program of Yes Man to be an independent city, free from the NCR, free from the Legion, free from Mr. House, and make it like the Minutemen in the Commonwealth? I know that Fallout 4 was an amazing story. It has a lot of morals, but I think that Oxhorn is just being there and attached to that idea of freedom, that freedom of a community, not just single freedom, single person freedom, but he is too attached of the idea, and that he sometimes, in my opinion, that sometimes he forgets what he can do, the endless possibility that is being there for him. And the Fallout series, that's what I like about the Fallout series, is that besides Fallout 76, because they only gave us one choice, uh, the Fallout series gave us this opportunity to have multiple choices, whether the Fallout New Vegas series, whether the Fallout 3 series, whether the Fallout 4 series. You have these factions, you have these choices that you can make, and that every choice you can make give you an end. It's not a single-handed one end of the sword. So this is my, take of the Fallout New Vegas series. Hope that I was clear. Hope that I don't know, Oxon will hear this and maybe change his mind. I'm sure that he won't change his mind about the NCR because he thinks that it's a community and that they may change because they are human instead of a robot. But for his upcoming videos of upcoming factions and upcoming new Fallout series, I hope that he can see that the good fight and the good persons are not just about the community, but can come from one person and spread to the entire community. And my example for that is Nick Valentine of Fallout 4. Nick was a single-handed one robot, and he was a robot. You know, he was one of the robots like Yetman, but he had a strong personality and he confronted the Commonwealth. He confronted the entire community of the Commonwealth, and he was accepted because he was working hard. He was changing. I'm not gonna be saying changing his personality because his personality was fixed, but he was changing his acts. He was changing what he was doing with the community of the Commonwealth, so that he was accepted. And finally, he was accepted as the Nick Valentine that we know, the strange robot who was there, who was used by the Commonwealth to be a detective, and no one is complaining. Even the Wastelander of the Vault 111, he was there, and he was a companion of Nick Valentine. So I don't know what's your take on this and what's your opinion. Hope you enjoyed this video. This was your host Swoop Speedy Juga. This is the 8th of June 2019 where I'm doing this video because I may not upload this video in time. Hope you enjoyed this video. This was your host Swoop Speedy Juga, and I'll tell you guys and girls, see you in the next one.